These 5 are based on syllogisms, isn't it? First, go through the directions once. Now, each of the following questions consists of 6 statements followed by options, and options consisting of 3 statements put together in a specific order. Choose the option that indicate a combination where the third statement can be logically detected from the first 2 statements, and that option will be your answer. Now, these are the 5 statements followed by 3 choices, followed by 5 choices. In each of these choices, there are 3 statements. Now, in the first one, A, B, and C, isn't it? A, B, C, A and B are the statements. Now, we need to check out C is the conclusion that can be drawn from A and B or not, isn't it? And similarly, if choice 1 is not your answer, then you should go for choice 2 and check out. By taking A and B as the statements, then check out E is the conclusion or not. That means the third element is the conclusion that can be drawn with the help of the first 2 or not, that has to be checked out by you, isn't it? Then coming to choice 1, A, B and C. Now, in this A, B and C, A and B are the statement and C is the conclusion. Now, in A and B, star and rock, rock and river is there, and in C, all rivers are points. All rivers are points. Now, there is a new word like point, but whereas in A and B there is no word like point, hence choice 1 is ruled out. Then coming to choice 2, A, B and E. Now, in this A, B and E, A, B and E, now in this one some stars are rocks, all rocks are rivers, and E is some rivers are stars. Some rivers are stars, is it true or false? Some rivers are stars is definitely true. And so, what is your answer? Only 2 is the answer. Now, sir. Now, in A, B and E, star, rock, river, that means 4 statements are the 4 words are there, out of which there are only 3 different words, isn't it? Then we need to check out for tick and cross. These 2 are cross and cross. This is tick and cross, and middle term rock distributed. And so, what is the conclusion? Some stars are rivers is the final conclusion. Some stars are rivers or some rivers are stars, choice 2. On the other day, we had discussed about the distribution. All A's are B's, A is distributed, A is tick, B is cross. Some A's are B's, both A and B are cross and cross. No A is B, both A and B are tick and tick. And some A's are not B's, A is cross and B is tick. Then coming to question number 67. Now, in this 67, A, B and F. Now, A, B and F, if you observe here, A and B are affirmative statements, and F is a negative conclusion. Negative conclusion cannot be drawn from the affirmative statements, so choice 1 is ruled out, isn't it? Then coming to choice 2, B, C and D. Again, B and C are affirmative, D is a negative conclusion. Negative conclusion cannot be drawn with the help of this one, this is also ruled out. A, B and C. Now, if you check out A, B and C, all the 3 are affirmative, isn't it? Now, B is an affirmative, B is sum. As there is sum, your conclusion must also be sum. But as here, this C is all, and this also cannot be drawn. Then what is your answer here? Choice 4. Now, in this choice 4, B, C and E. Now, in this B, C and E, if you observe here, B is some festivals or occasions, and C is what? All occasions are holidays. Now, the middle term occasion distributed. Now, the conclusion in between festival and holidays, and some festivals or holidays is definitely true. That is E. And so, what is your answer? Choice 4 is the answer. Done with this? Then coming to question number 68. Now, in the 68, B, C and D, there is one negative statement, and say affirmative conclusion cannot be drawn from the negative statement. Choice 1 is false. And C, D and E. Now, in the C, D and E, there is negative statement, but as E is an affirmative conclusion that cannot be drawn. Choice 2 is also ruled out. Then choice 3, F, B and D. Now, in this F, B and D, F, B and D, F is negative and B is affirmative, and D is what? D is affirmative statement. Affirmative statement cannot be drawn from negative conclusion, that is also ruled out. Then choice 4, A, B and C. Now, in this A, B and C, A and B are sum and sum, and no is what? C is no. No cannot be drawn from sum not, and this is also ruled out. Finally, we are left with only choice 5. Done with this, in choice 5, B, C and A. Now, in B, C and A, this is some rings are tones, no tone is noise. and some rings are tones, these two are cross and cross. No tone is a noise, these two are tick and tick. Now the middle term, what is the middle term here? Tone is a middle term. Now we are left with a ring and a noise. What is your answer here? Some rings are not, noise is definitely true. Hence B, C and A are the statements and A is the conclusion, that is choice 5. Clear now? And question number 69. Now in this question number 69, A, B and C. Now in this A, B and C, A and B are affirmative, C is a negative conclusion, cannot be done, choice 1 is ruled out. Then choice 2, C, D and E. Now in this C, D and E again, C is a negative statement, E is an affirmative, this is also ruled out. E, F and A. Now in this E, F and A, all these three are affirmative, there is a possibility, but whereas, and here sum is what? Sum is, statement is sum, and the conclusion must also be sum, isn't it? Hence, what is your answer here? It cannot be choice 3 as well, because all cannot be derived from sum. Then choice 4. What is choice 4 here? B, C, D. Now in this B, C and D. Now C is an affirmative, C is a negative statement, but whereas B is an affirmative conclusion, and this is also ruled out. Finally, we are left with D, E and F. Now in this D, E and F, if you observe here, some hours are times cross and cross, this is tick and cross, middle term times distributed. Now we are left with hour and month. Some hours are months or some months are hours, definitely true. That is choice 5. Then question number 70. Now in this 70, A, D and C. A, D and C, all mobiles are network and D. And what about C here? All mobile and network. D is file and tags. There is no middle term in this one, hence choice 1 is definitely false. Choice 1 cannot be done. Then choice 2, C, E and F. Now in the C and F, all words are files, all taxes are joined. There is no middle term between these two, and this is also ruled out. Then D, E and F, some files are taxes, all taxes are joined. File is cross and cross, and tax is tick and cross. Middle term tax is distributed. Now we are left with the files and join. Some files are joined is definitely true. That is choice 3, D, E, F. Done with this? Now this is about question number 66 to 70. Then 71 onwards, M is the brother of J. M is the brother of J can be written like this. J is the father of D. J is the father of D. D is married to K. D and K are married couple. And L is the son of K. Now this L is the son of K. S is married to L. S is married to L. L is male, S is a female. And T has only two daughters, K and F. As T has only two daughters, K is 1 and another one is F. Now these two persons are the daughters of whom? Daughters of T. And T has only two daughters, K and F. Y is the son of F. Y is the son of F. And Q is married to Y. Q is married to Y. Then Y is a male and Q is a female. Then question number 71, how is J related to L? Now L's father is D. Father's father, that is grandfather, that is choice 1. Then question number 72, how is T related to D? The gender of this T is not known. As T's gender is not known, now this T could be either father-in-law or the mother-in-law of D, hence cannot be determined, choice 1. Then question number 73, how is K related to Y? Now Y's mother, mother's sister, aunt, that is choice 2. 73, choice 2. Then question number 74 to 78, these 5 are based on coded inequalities. Now in this one 74 to 78, now the first one, the relation between Z and Q. Z is here and Q is here. Tell me what is the element which is common here? Z and Q. Now Z is lesser than T. As T is here, we can write it as Z here, Z lesser than T. And R equals to Q. And R and Q can be written in the same way. Hence, what is the relation here? Z lesser than Q, definitely true, isn't it? Then coming to the second one, the relation between V and T. Now in between V and T, now what is the symbol common here? Greater than. V greater than T is also true. Hence both 1 and 2, that is choice 3. 74, choice 3. Then question number 75, the relation between I and R. Now between I and R, there is 1 greater than, 1 lesser than, that is false. And the next one is C lesser than or equals to Q. Now C lesser than or equals to R and Q are 1 and the same. In the place of R, we can take it as Q. Now between C and Q, 1 greater than, 1 lesser than, that is also false. Hence neither 1 nor 2, that is choice 3. 75. Then coming to question number 76, the relation between R and O. S, tell me what is the element which is common here? S is common. Now we need to move from R to S. What is R to S? There is one lesser than, one greater than, no relation can be drawn between R and S. And the second one, P and M. Now in between P and M, tell me what is the element which is common here? Letter which is common is S is common. Now P greater than S, now P greater than S and S lesser than M. Two opposite symbols, this is also ruled out. And so neither one not to choice 4. Question number 76, it is choice 4. Then 77. Now in this 77, the relation between M and K. M is here, K is here, between these two, one lesser than, one greater than, there are two opposite symbols, hence no conclusion can be drawn. And the second one, P and M. M is here, R equals to P, in the place of R, we can take it as P. M lesser than P, P greater than M. And so only conclusion 2 is true, that is choice 4. 77, choice 4. Then 78. Now in this 78, the relation between E and T. Now between E and T, tell me what is the symbol which is common? Greater is common. E greater than T is definitely true. And in the next one, the relation between G and K. Now between G and K, there is one greater than, one lesser than, this is false. Hence, what is your answer? Only conclusion 1 is true, that is choice 4. Then 79 to 83, and these are based on coding and decoding. Now in this, plan your diet chart is written as, now if you compare the first and the second statements, plan your diet chart, fruit diet is healthy. Diet is the word which is common between these two. As diet is the word which is common between these two, tell me what is the symbol which is common here, code which is common. Diet is common between these two, KH is common, and the code to the word diet is KH. Then compare this first and the third. Plan your chart, and 1 and 4 if you observe here, plan and chart, here also plan and chart are the two words which are common. Plan and chart are the two words which are common here, plan and chart. As a plan and chart are the two words which are common, tell me what are the codes common between these two. Plan and chart. Now the codes which are common is LI and BN. BN LI and BN LI are the two codes for this one, BN LI in any order. Then in the first one, first statement, your is the word left over, and the code which is left over is PA, and the code to the word your is PA, your and PA, isn't it? Then outwards, if you compare the second and the third, fruit is healthy, and fruit and healthy are the two words which are common. Fruit and healthy, here also fruit and healthy are the words which are common. As fruit and healthy are the two elements which are common here, fruit and healthy, then tell me what are the codes which are common here between fruit and healthy. Then N by AM, AM, ST. Hence AM and ST are the ST and AM. ST and AM are the codes which are common. Done with this, fruit and healthy. Then what is left over here? Each is the word left over, and the code which is left over is NY, and the code to the word each is NY. Then if you compare the third and the fourth, fresh and here and is common between these two, and tell me what is the code which is common here. And is common and RA is common, hence the code to the word and is RA. Then in the the word which is left over is fresh, and the code which is left over in this one is TX, and the code to the word fresh is TX. And similarly here, and make is the word left over, and the code which is left over is ZO, and the code to the word make is ZO. Done with this? And these are the words and their corresponding codes. Then question number 79. What may be the possible code? Maybe means it is a possible code for make your day. Make your day means make stands for ZO, and your stands for your is PA, and the code to the word DA, day. Now day is nowhere repeated in any one of the given statements, isn't it? As day is not repeated, and the code to this day could be any one of the codes other than the given codes. Hence ZOPA, NE could be, and ZOPA choice 2 cannot be your answer, choice 3 cannot be your answer, and choice 4 can be your answer. Now we are left with either choice 1 or choice 4. Now ZOPA and day is left over. Tell me what could be the code to this word day? ZOP, can NE be the code for day or not? Yes, tell me NE can be the code or not? Yes, because NE is nowhere repeated anywhere in the given statements, and NE is the code, that is choice 1. And choice 4 cannot be your answer because KH cannot be the code to the word day. because diet is the code to the word. Diet is the code. For diet, KH is the code. Hence, choice 4 cannot be the answer, only choice 1. The next one, question number 8. Now, in this question number 8, what will be the code for fresh diet? As what is the code to the word fresh here? The code to the word fresh is TX, and the code to the word diet is KH. TX, KH. TX, KH, that is choice 3. Then question number 81. In the given code language, what does the code BN stands for? The code BN stands for either plan or chart. Plan or chart, that is choice 2. The next one, question number 82. What is the code for healthy? The code for healthy could be either ST or AM, that is choice 3. Then question number 83. What is the code for age? The code for age is NY, that is choice 1. NY, choice 1, 83. Then question numbers 84 to 88. Now these 5 questions are based on sector arrangement, isn't it? 84 to 88 sector arrangement. Q sits second to the right of R. Now whatever this Q, Q is seated second to the right of R. How many persons are there? 8 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 persons are here, and some of them are facing towards north and some other people are facing center, and some of them are facing away from the center. And Q sits second to the right of R, and R faces the center, hence R is here, and this R is facing the center, and Q sits second to the right of R, Q must be here. And only 2 people between Q and X. As only 2 people between Q and X, X can be here or X can be here. How many possibilities? 2 possibilities. And again, only 2 people between Q and X. Next one is T and S are the immediate neighbors of X. If X is here, T and S are the immediate neighbors of X is not possible, isn't it? Hence, X cannot be at this place. As X cannot be here, then in this one, if T is here, S will be here, or if T is here, S will be here. T and S. T and S are the immediate neighbors. We are left with only one case. And U sits to the immediate left of S. U is to the immediate left of S. As of now, we cannot represent the datum. And V sits out to the left of T. As V is seated out to the left of T, if T is here, V can be here or here. There are 2 possibilities, isn't it? V sits out to the left of T. V is seated out to the left of T. And immediate neighbors of V face the same direction. V's neighbors, same direction. Immediate neighbors of V are facing the same direction. Next one. Immediate neighbors of V facing the same direction. U and Q face opposite directions. Now U and Q facing opposite directions. U and Q face opposite direction. W sits second to the right of X. Now this W is seated second to the right of X. Now W can be either at this place or at this place. Again, there are 2 possibilities. W is not an immediate neighbor of Q. Now as W is not an immediate neighbor of Q, hence W cannot be here. Hence where should this W? W is here. As W is here, W sits second. W sits second to the right of X, and X must be facing towards the center, isn't it? And W sits and V and T. Now V and T, again 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, there are 2 possibilities, immediate neighbors. And U and Q face opposite directions, and W sits second to the right hand side of X. Next one, W is not an immediate neighbor of Q. W is not an immediate neighbor of Q. Immediate neighbors of T face the same direction. Immediate neighbors of T, T's neighbors face the same direction. Now T's neighbors face the same direction. The next one. Immediate neighbors of T faces the same direction. Next one. And W and V face opposite direction. W is not an immediate neighbor of Q. And earlier we have information. What is that information here? Regarding this U and S. What is information? U sits to the immediate left of S. Now if S is here, U is to the immediate left of S. If S is here, U is to the immediate left of S is not possible. Are you following this one or not? Hence, S cannot be at this place. If S cannot be here, then where should this S be? S must be here. Clear now? If S is here, U is to the immediate left of S, and S is facing towards the center, U will be here. U is to the immediate left of S, and T is here. If T is here, V sits third to the left of T. Isn't it? V sits third to the left of T, and so V must be here. If V is here, V sits third to the left of T, T is facing away from the center. Then only V sits third to the left of T. And next one. T's neighbors are facing the same direction. that is X and W are facing the same direction, and V's neighbors are also facing the same direction. That means Q and R are facing the same direction. And next one, U and Q are facing opposite directions. Q is inward and U will be outward. Done with this? Now this is how these 8 persons are seated around this circular table. V direction. Immediate neighbors of V face the same direction. Immediate neighbors of V facing the same direction. Next one, anything else? Now the last information is W and V face opposite direction. Now W and V faces opposite directions. Now W is towards the center, V will be away from the center. Then question number 84. Now in this 84, 4 out of the following is nothing but an odd man out. And Q and X. Q is center, X is center, and W is center, and S is center, and T is away, except T. The remaining 4 persons are center, T is away from the center. Then question number 85. Which of the following is true regarding W? W faces outside, that is false. T is one of the immediate neighbors of W, that is definitely true, isn't it? And T is one of the immediate neighbors of W is true, that is choice 2. Then next one. Question number 86. Now in this 86, what is V's position with respect to S? V's position with respect to S. Now V is here. 1, 2, 3. V sits third to the left of S. V is seated third to the left of S, that is choice 1. Then question number 88. Now in this 88, who sits to the immediate left of Q? Immediate left hand side of Q is V, that is choice 3. And 88, how many people in the given arrangement facing the center? How many are facing the center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are facing the center, 3 are away. 5, that is given in choice 5, isn't it? 88, choice 5. Then question number 89. 89 and 90, these 2 questions are based on directions. Now in these directions, tell me what is information here. Now A is 35 meters to the west of B. A is 35 meters to the west of B. B is here and A is here. Now the distance between these 2 is 35. A is 35 meters to the west of B and C is 25 meters to the south of A. Now C is how many meters? 25 meters. And C is 25 meters to the south of A. D is 60 meters to the east of C. From here D is 60 meters. D is 60 meters to the east of C. This is 60. And D is exactly midway between E and F in such a way that EDF forms a vertical straight line. And at the same vertical straight line of 50, F is to the north of D. F is to the north of D, F will be here. And F is to the north of D, E, D and F forms a vertical straight line. F is to the north of D, isn't it? Now the length is 25. Here again the length is 25. And so what is the total distance here? E, D and F, it is 50 meters, isn't it? As E, D, F is 50 meters, then what is the question here? How far in which direction is point F from point B? Now F from point B, now the distance between these 2. Tell me what is the distance between these 2 here? The total is 60. Now this is 35 and the distance 60 minus 35 is how much? 25 meters. Now the distance between B and F is 25 and F is to the east of B. 25 meters towards east, 25 towards east, choice 4. Question number 89, choice 4. Then 90th. Now question number 90. A person starts walking from his friend's place towards the market, isn't it? A person starts walking from his friend's place towards the market. He walks for 30 meters towards south. Now let us take, this is the starting point. From here, he walks 30 meters towards south. 30 meters towards south, he takes 90 degrees right turn and walks for 15 meters. 90 degrees right turn and walks for how many meters? 15 meters. And he again takes 90 degrees right turn and walks for another 50 meters. Right hand side, 90 degrees right side and walks for 50 meters. Again takes 90 degrees right turn and walks for 50 meters. He then walks for 30 meters after taking 90 degrees left. From here, 30 degrees left hand side, 90 degrees left hand side and walks for 30 meters. And turning 90 degrees towards his left again walks for 20 meters. Now from here, left hand side he traveled for only 20 meters towards his left hand side, isn't it? And 20 meters, turning 90 degrees towards left again, he walks for 20 meters to reach the marketplace. Now A is the starting point and B is the marketplace, isn't it? Then what is the question here? Now the question is about how far and in which direction is the marketplace from his friend's place. Now his friend's place is A and B is the marketplace. Now tell me what is the distance between B and A. Now 30 towards west and 15 towards west, and so both these two are towards west, and 30 plus 15, that is 45 meters towards west. And so 45 meters towards west, choice please, choice 4 again, 45 meters, choice 4. Now this is about question numbers 89 and 90. Then 91 to 95. Now in this 91 to 95, E, F, G, H, P, Q, R and S are the 8 persons and seated in a row. They are facing towards north. Are sitting in a straight line facing north, but not necessarily in the same order. And in total, tell me how many people are there. There are some 8 people. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 8 friends, straight line but not necessarily. H sits 4 to the left of Q. H is seated 4 to the left of Q. Either H or Q sits at an extreme. Now H is here. H sits 4 to the left of Q. Q will be here. And what is the other possibility? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now if Q is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, H will be here. H sits 4 to the left of Q. Either H or Q sits at one of the extreme ends of the line. Only 2 people between Q and G. As only 2 people between Q and G. Now in this one, only 2 people between Q and G. G can be here or G can be here. There are 2 possibilities. And in the next case, only 2 people between Q and G. G will be here. And G does not sit at any of the extreme ends. As G cannot be at this place, then what is the only possibility here? G is to the immediate right hand side of H. G is not at any extreme end of the line. E sits second to the right of S. E is seated second to the right of S, and S is not an immediate neighbor of Q. And E is seated second to the right of S. S is not an immediate neighbor of Q. Tell me whether S can be here. If S is here, then E and Q must be in the same place, which is not possible. S cannot be here because S is not an immediate neighbor of Q, isn't it? And next one. Hence S cannot be here because if S is here, 2 places to the right hand side of E, E is not possible. Hence there is no possibility to this S in the first case, and the first case is completely ruled out. Clear now? Now we are left with the second case. Now in the second case, S cannot be here and S cannot be here, isn't it? Then what are the different possibilities we can have? 2 possibilities. What are those 2? S cannot be here as well. S can be either at this place or S can be here. Are you following this one or not? There are 2 possibilities, and E sits second to the right of S. S is not an immediate neighbor of Q. R and F are the immediate neighbors. R and F are immediate neighbors. R and F are immediate neighbors of each other. F is not an immediate neighbor of Q. H sits 4th to the left of Q. 1, 2. H is seated 4th to the left of Q, isn't it? But as here we have taken H is 5th to the left of Q. Now H sits 4th to the left of Q. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now in the first case is invalid, isn't it? Now we are left with only the second case. In the second case, Q is here. If Q is here, H sits 4th to the left of Q. And next one, either H or Q. Only 2 people between Q and G. Only 2 people between Q and G. G will be here. And G does not sit at any one of the extremes. E sits second to the right of S. E is seated second to the right of S. And S is not an immediate neighbor of Q. S cannot be in these 2 places. As S cannot be here, S cannot be here as well, and S cannot be here. Then what is the only possibility? If S is here, Q will be here. And next one, R and F are immediate neighbors, and F is not an immediate neighbor of Q, hence F is here and R will be here. And the person who is left over is SC. F is not an immediate neighbor of Q. E. And whatever this is. Now E. This is E. And next one, F is not an immediate neighbor of Q. Then who is the person left over here? F. F is not an immediate neighbor of Q. And E sits second to the right of S. Yes. E sits second to the right of S, and this person must be E. As E sits second to the right of S, then who is the person left over here? P is the person left over. P must be here. Then question number 91. Who among the following sit exactly between Q and G? Exactly between Q and G, that is F and R, choice 4. Then question number 92. Based on the given arrangement, which of the following is true with respect to P? F and R are immediate neighbors of P. F and R immediate neighbors of P, that is false. Only 2 persons between P and E. 2 persons between P and E, that is also false. P sits to the immediate right of H, that is also false. And choice 5, only 2 persons sits to the right of P. Hence, only 2 persons sits to the right of P, that is also false. Then original answer, none of the given choices is true, choice 4. Then question number 93, who among the following referring the person seated at the extreme ends of the end? Extreme ends of the end, S and Q, that is choice 2. 93. Then question number 94, how many persons are seated between R and H? There are 2 persons, F and G, choice 1. Then question number 95, what is the position of F with respect to Q? F is seated second to the left of Q, second to the left, choice 1. Then this is about question numbers 91 to 95. Then question numbers 96 to 100. Now in this 96 to 100, A, B, C, D, M and O are the 7 persons live on 7 different floors of a building, but not necessarily in the same order. The lowermost floor of the building is number 1, and the one above that is number 2, and so on. The topmost floor is 7th floor. And each one of them also likes a different mobile brand like Lava, Apple, HTC, and so on. As what is the information given here? 7 persons living on 7 different floors. And the likes a different mobile. And the likes a different mobile. Then whenever floor arrangement is given, first fix the floors at the center 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Isn't it? Then condition number 1. Yes, tell me what is the condition here? 7 persons staying on 7 different floors. Then M lives on the floor number 4. M lives on floor number 4, information clearly specified, M is on floor number 4. And only 2 people between M and O. As only 2 people between M and O, tell me how many possibilities we can have. O can be here, or as only 2 people between M and O can be here. Either O can be on the 1st floor or on the 7th floor. Only 2 people between M and O. Only 4 people between O and the one who likes lava. O and the one who likes lava, how many people are there? There must be 4 people. And there are only 4 people between O and the one who likes lava, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the one who likes lava must be at this place. There are only 4 people between O and the one who likes lava. And C lives immediately above the one who likes lava, C is here. And C lives immediately above the one who likes lava. And the one who likes Sony lives on an even number floor, but not immediately above S. Now Sony lives on an even number floor, but not immediately above C. And Sony not immediately above C. Then what are the different possibilities? C lives immediately above the one who likes lava. The one who likes Sony lives on an even number floor. Sony is on an even number floor. Sony can be either on the 2nd floor or 4th floor. And in the second case, Sony can be either on the 4th floor or on the 6th floor, isn't it? And so how many possibilities? 2 possibilities. But not immediately above C. But not immediately above C. Now in the second case, Sony cannot be on the 4th floor. As Sony cannot be on the 4th floor, and Sony must be on the 6th floor. Done? Sony is on the 6th floor, and M does not like Sony. M does not like Sony. In this case, M does not like Sony. This is ruled out. Hence, Sony must be on the 2nd floor. M does not like Sony. The next one. Only 3 people live between A and the one who likes Sony. Between A and the one who likes Sony, there must be exactly 3 people. Hence, in the first case, A must be on the 6th floor, and Sony and A, there must be exactly 3 people. Hence, A must be on the 2nd floor. Isn't it? There are only 3 people between A and the one who likes Sony, and the one who likes Apple lives immediately below A. Apple lives immediately below A, and the one who likes Apple lives on 5th floor, immediately below A, and in the second case, the one who likes Apple must be on the 1st floor. Then next one, the one who likes Apple lives immediately below A. The one who likes HDC lives immediately above the one who likes Intex. HTC is immediately above the one who likes Intex. Now these two must be together, HTC and Intex. Now in the first case, HTC and Intex must be in these 2 places only. HTC is immediately above the one who likes Intex. Then in the second case, HTC Intex can be 5, 4 or 4 and 3. There are 2 possibilities, isn't it? And O does not. HTC and int x, and C does not like int x. As C does not like int x, hence int x cannot be on third floor. As int x cannot be on the third floor, then what is the only possibility here? HTC is on the 5th floor, and next one int x must be on the 4th floor, because C cannot be int x. C does not like int x. Only one person lives between B and D. As how many persons in between B and D? Only one person, and B lives on one of the floors below D. B one of the floors below D, this is B and this will be D, isn't it? D and B. If D and B is there, then in the second case, D and B in the alternate places is not at all possible. This is ruled out. Alternate places is not possible. Then what is left over here? A, B, C, D, M and O. Then O does not like Samsung. Hence, O does not like Samsung. This is Samsung. If this is Samsung, then what is left over here? Micromax. Now the one who lives on first floor likes Micromax. Now this is how these 7 persons are staying on 7 different floors in an apartment, isn't it? And likes different mobile companies. Then first one, if all the people are made to sit in alphabetical order from top to bottom, alphabetical order, then tell me what is alphabetical order here? Now this will be A, B, C, D, M, N, O. Out of which, how many people will remain unchanged? A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, M, N, O. Tell me how many persons remain in the same place? 2 persons. Who are those 2? N and O remain in the same place. 2, that is choice 3. Then question number 97. Which of the following mobile brands does D like? D likes Apple. Apple, that is given choice 197. Then 98. Now question number 98. Which of the following combinations is true with respect to the given arrangement? Apple and N. Apple and N. And next one, Samsung and C, definitely true, that is choice 2. Then 99, which of the following statements is true with respect to the given arrangements? Choice 2, the one who likes Sony lives immediately above O. Sony lives immediately above O, that is definitely true, isn't it? What is your answer? Choice 2 is done. Sony lives immediately above O, that is choice 2. Then 100, who among the following lives on the floor number 1? Floor number 1, O, the one who likes Macromex. O, the one who likes Macromex, that is choice 3. Done with this? Now this is about paper number 51, question number 66 to 100. The next, question numbers 46 to 50. 46 to 50 number series. Now in this 46 to 50, in each of these questions a number series is given. And in each series only one number is wrong, find out the wrong number. Now the question is about wrong number. Identifying the wrong number. Then 3601 and 3602. Yes, tell me how to represent this one. 3601. The numbers are decreasing at a very fast rate. It must be under multiplication or division, isn't it? Then 3601 and 3602. Tell me how to represent this one. Now 3601 into 1 is 3601 plus 1 is, isn't it? Into 1 plus 1 is 3602. Now 3602 into 1 by 2. Into 1 by 2 is so much? 1801 plus 2 is 1803 into 1 by 2 plus 2. Next one, 1803 into 1 by 3. What is 1803 into 1 by 3? That is 601 plus 3 is 604. Are you following this one or not? Into 1 by 1 plus 1 into 1 by 2 plus 2 into 1 by 3 plus 3. Next one into 1 by 4 plus 4 into 1 by 4 plus 4. What is 604 into 1 by 4? That must be 151 plus 4 must be 155 is the number. But as here, what is the number given? 154. That is the wrong number. Are you following this one or not? If it is 155, next one must be into 1 by 5 plus 5. Tell me what is into 1 by 5? 555 into 1 by 5 will be 31 plus 5, 36. Yes, it is correct. Next one, 36 into 1 by 6 plus 6. That is 6 plus 6 is 12. Hence, what is the wrong number? 154 is the wrong number and the correct number is 155. The given numbers are multiplied with into 1 plus 1 into 1 by 2 plus 2 into 1 by 3 plus 3 into 1 by 4 plus 4 into 1 by 5 plus 5 and finally into 1 by 6 plus 6. 46. Then coming to question number 47. Now in this 47, tell me what is the logic here? Now 4, 12 and 42, 96. Again the numbers are increasing at a very faster rate. Hence it must be under product. Now how can you relate these two in the product and combination? 6,000 and 42,000. 6,000 into how much? 6,000 into 7. Isn't it? Approximation 6 into 7 is 42. Then, yes, what is the other number here? 66 into 7 plus how much is 511? Plus 49. Now this can be written as into 7 plus 49. Are you following this one or not? Then if that is the case, 1005 into how much? 1005 into 6 is 6030 plus 36 is how much? Plus 36, that is 6066. Into 7 plus 7 square into 6 plus 6 square. The next one must be into 5 plus 5 square. This is into 5 plus 25 and next one into 4 plus 16, isn't it? Next one into 7654, 54. Next one into 3 plus 3 square, that is 9. And the next one is into 2 plus 2 square, into 2 plus 4. Now 4 into 2 is 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 into 3, 36 plus 9 is how much? 36 plus 9 is 45 is the correct number. Here 42 is given. If it is 45, now 45 into 4, 180 plus 16, 196, it is the correct number. Then what is the wrong number? 42 is the wrong number, and the number that has to be replaced in the place of 42 is 45. 42 is the wrong number and 45 is the correct number. And this is about 47. Then after this 47, next one is question number 48. Now in this 48, 2, 8, 12, 20, 30, 42, 56. Now 2 and 8. Tell me what is the difference here? 6. Next one is 4. Next one is 8. Next one is 10. Isn't it? Here the difference is 12. Next difference is 14. 14, 12, 10, 8. And the first must be the numbers in the descending order. Even numbers, isn't it? As the even numbers should be taken, hence it must be 4. It must be 6. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 8 is the wrong number. And the correct number in the place of 8 is 6. Choice 1. 48, it is choice 1. The difference between the numbers are even numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 are added. 48. Then question number 49. Now in this question number 49, 32 and 16 number once decreased from there onwards it has started increasing. And it must be under which category? It must be into 0.5. 32 into 0.5 is 16. Isn't it? 32 into 1 by 2. 32 into 1 by 2 is 16. Next one 16 into 1 by 16 into 1.5. That is 24. 24 into 2.5 is how much? Not 24 into 2.5 must be 60. But yes, here what is the number given here? 65, that is the wrong number. If 60 is here, now 60 into 3.5 is so much? 180 plus 30, 210. Next one 210 into 4.5. 210 into 4.5, 945. The next one 945 into 5.5 will be 5197.5. Then what is the wrong number? 65 is the wrong number and the correct number is 60. Choice 5. The given numbers are multiplied with 0.5, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5 and 5.5. Then question number 50. Now in this question number 50, tell me what are the numbers here. 7, 13, 25, 49. 7, 13, 25, 49. Now sir, how can you express this one? 7, 20, 13, 25, 41 and so on. Now 13 and 25, 25 and 49. Now if you observe here 25 into 2, 150 minus 1 is 49. 49 into 2, 98 minus 1 is 97. And 13 into 2, 26 minus 1 is 25. 7 into 2, 14 minus 1 is 13. Into 2 minus 1, into 2 minus 1 and so on. Hence 97. 97 into 2 minus 1 is how much? 194 minus 1, 193 is the correct number. If it is 193, 193 into 2 is 366 minus 1, 385 is also correct. And the wrong number is 124 and the correct number is 123. That is 194, choice 4. Done? Now this is about paper number 51, question number 66 to 100 and 46 to 50. Done with this? Yes, any doubts in this paper? And there is no quant session for today and this is the last session for today.